Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Honey Soul Child channel. I am your chakra priestess here and I'm doing a chakra analysis on Meg the Stallion, aka Megan Javon Ruth Pete. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before I do, disclaimer. Please keep in mind that all readings on my channel are for entertainment purposes only, due to everything is not set in stone because of free will. However, you can take the message and apply it to the situation, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. All right. So based on the root chakra, I asked the question, what is the root of the issue, or what could be at the root of the problem for Meg the Stallion, is the desire card. Now, upon this desire card, we have the number 8. So there could be some success, there could be some resilience in regards to seeking for desire. And we have this expansive Jupiter planet over here on the side, and with the orange color in the, along with the number, it is a sacral chakra or a sacral chakra card. So it's dealing with creativity, what she desires in her root, something that she is desiring within her root chakra. So for the root of the problem of, or the root of the issue for Meg the Stallion, her guidance is to dream bigger. Puni desires constrict you. Your desires create your life. So allow them to flow boldly. What does she really desire? She needs to get specific with it. See it, smell it, feel it, call it in now. What does she desire? Desires her. What does she desire? Flow from love or fear. Manifestations that come from fear-based desires will keep her safe and small. Desires that come from her soul expands her world. So, and then also it's an air element, so it's that mental element, as well as dealing with the mental aspect of her emotions and feelings, due to this sacral chakra card is a part of your emotions and your feelings and how you nurture yourself. Okay, so she has to, dream bigger at all costs and get specific so she could be able to continue to ground herself. All right. Following through, we have the sacral chakra here, which is Salchi, and it is a grounding card. Ironically, both of these cards are like switch. So in order for her to get these two in balance, she's just basically gonna have to go with the previous chakra so she can be able to get into alignment. So there is some grounding that is needed in her sacral chakra region. And as you can see, this number 3 at the top, it deals with growth and collaboration. And along with the red essence in that number 3, it is a root chakra card. So with this, is asking her to do, and this is in regards to her feelings and emotions, because the sacral chakra region is dealing with the feelings and emotion, is the guidance for her is to protect her magic. Her heart is her own, her body is her own, her mind is hers as well. Her truth and her story are her own. Be rooted in her truth. So she needs to be rooted within her truth and create healthy boundaries. So there is the need to not only ground but create healthy boundaries. Alongside with that is also inviting her to breathe, because her energy is unsteady. Come into the present. Say out loud, I am here. Trauma, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, fear disconnects her from her body. Grounding keeps her present. So she needs to ground. as stated before. When she feels rootless or unsettled, she needs to back into her breath. Meditation and breath work are grounding, and try earthing as well, connecting her feet to the soil. Free writing, clapping, stomping, and rubbing her hands together are all grounding. All right, so this is a bush element, meaning it is a earth card. So she needs to nurture herself, apply that watery, that emotional aspect of the sacral chakra region. She's going to have to nourish her body, okay, back to its restorative self. Okay, on to the solar plexus region. We have it is balance. It is considered balance. So when it comes to her self-esteem, her self-worth, okay, that's thunder, y'all. Okay, thunder and lightning is thunder and lightning over here. When it comes to her solar plexus region, it is dealing with the self-esteem as well as her confidence and all things of self-worth, self-confidence, self-acceptance, and everything. In that region, she is feeling joy, rightfully so. Okay, and with this number 16 at the top, that there is some personal growth as she's doing some self-reflection, as well as again with the yellow here at the top, it is imbalance. It is considered imbalance because this is a solar plexus card. And as you can see in this image, you see the mother is feeding her child. So, and then also the moon cycles. So she can get, I don't know if she is into moon magic or whatever the case may be. But this could be her younger self, her present self nourishing her younger self, or just get grounded to where if she does want to have children, you know, she'll be primed or ready to go to nurture them in any way, shape, or form. So with her guidance in her solar plexus region is basically her happiness matters, joy is sacred, and her laugh waters the earth. She deserves to be happy. It's safe for her to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. Giggle therapy break, it is recommended or suggested. So to close your eyes and see yourself joy filled. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Try it to release feel good endorphins. Okay. So that will be her guidance for the solar plexus, which is already aligned. So she's good in that region. On to the heart chakra, dealing with forgiveness, unconditional love, and self-love, self-compassion, all those forms, right? Giving and receiving. We have Nana Boruku, okay? Seasons. So as I'm seeing this card is like the seasons change, because in the background you see the winter here, you see the spring here, the fall, and then the list goes on. Okay, so seasons come, seasons go. And with this card, this is an air element. The last card was a bush element. So right off the bat, we got two bush elements. So we got two earth elements and we got two air elements. Okay. So with the seasons card is asking her that she has entered a new cycle when it comes to her heart and how she feels. She feels like she has entered into a new cycle that is very old, and to allow herself to become present and to trust in the divine timing. Don't be so much in a hurry, as well as there is no shortcuts here. The embodiment is encouraging her to ask herself, is she ready for a new beginning? Is she in or entering a new season that will force her to evolve. It's time for a major transition. If she is not stuck and she is holding on to old patterns, change can be terrifying, but she needs to allow herself to be mentored. And when she feels like she choosing another path, a new path, or or per se, when you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. So in other words, as you begin to evolve, as she begins to evolve, there you'll be more prone to self-sabotage because you're stepping out of your comfort zone. But this is a commitment test to her from the universe. May pop up to delay the new pathway, but she needs to stay on the course and just know that her time is now. So within her heart region, I believe she feels in her heart that there is a new beginning awaiting for her, but this new beginning will provide her a chance to evolve more than ever than where she started from. However, she needs to allow herself to feel and go through the motions and not since this is an air element card, she needs to there is a need to not overthink a situation and just allow the flow to happen. Use her discernment at all costs, right? Okay. Now on to the throat chakra card. We have Aunt Nancy, betrayal. And when it comes to her self expression, communication, she feels like there is some betrayal, or she feels betrayed when it comes to her self-expression, her true self, and how she communicates. Okay, and it could be dealing with a partnership because we have the number 20 here that can be reduced down to the number 2. Not to also mention with the white here that is upon the 20. I hope y'all are able to see that right there. With that number 20, well, not the number 20, with the white element within that number 20, this is a eliminating card. So this is the portion where she needs to pay more attention to. Okay, whatever she is vocalizing, to feel like she's either being portrayed or she's betraying herself. So she feels like there could be a sense of betrayal either within herself when it comes to her living her true authentic self and living through her true self-expression. However, of course, it could lead to self-sabotage when it is not being embraced, okay, or she doesn't embrace it with enough within herself. Okay, because at the bottom of the deck, we do have another eliminating card at the bottom of the deck, and self-sabotage. Okay, so with the guidance with this betrayal card, it is saying who really betrayed you. Betrayals from betrayal from others mirror you betraying yourself. Betrayal is a web that disrupts everything you thought you knew. Use discernment in your relationships. Betrayal makes it difficult to trust. Hence, we have that heart region flowing right back to this card with the seasons, right? Betrayal, it is difficult to trust, but without trust, your relationships are a lie. Trust that no matter what happens and no matter how long it takes, you will survive and thrive, okay? So the real question that she needs to ask herself is, how have she betrayed or abandoned herself, or in any shape or form? And this is an air element sign. So we got 1, 2, 3 air element signs, air element cards. And we have 2 earth cards. So there's a lot of mental going on. It's a lot of contemplating and mental play going on with Miss Meg the Stallion. So that is the question that she needs to ask herself, is how has she betrayed, or how has she betrayed herself, or has she been betrayed? Okay. All right. Now, on to the third eye chakra, we have good juju. Good juju when it comes to her third eye, which deals with her intuition, her inner wisdom, as well as using discernment. So there's luck that comes into play, but she has to, in order for her to get good juju within her third eye region, within her spiritual eye, she needs to address this throat chakra region, which deals with betrayal. Okay, so with this good juju card, and this is a root chakra card because we have the red here at the top, and the number 7 that deals with personal growth and reassessment, planning, all those. So with this good juju card, it is saying great luck is yours now. You have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. This is a time to increase for you. You are heirs to a rich heritage of divine prosperity. Accept your ancestral inheritance. Good juju is abundance. Luck is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the goddess way. Just as you want, abundance is for those who come after you. Your creator embraces wealth for you too. All right. So in regards to her third eye chakra region, there will be good luck that comes her way once she gets to strengthening, right? And when it comes to strengthening the third eye or your spiritual eye, grounding is needed. All right. So let me see if there's anything. I see a snake. I see the moon phases again with the book that this ancestor have. Of course, there's candles. Let's see, we got some chili peppers here, and we also got coins. We got chalk. We got crystals and a psychic ball. So yes, grounding is needed so she can strengthen it, so she can continue to strengthening her third eye chakra. All right, on to the crown chakra, which deals with staying connected to divine or within your higher self, and or with your higher self. And this is also an eliminating card as well. So we have the throat and the crown, as well as at the card at the bottom of the deck is highlighting or eliminating cards to shed light on what needs to be addressed, so she can not, so these cards could, go away, because these are like shadow cards. When you see the white here at the top along with the number, it's considered a shadow card. So with the crown chakra card, region, we have the mask. So there is a need to remove the mask and not live in the facade, not living in the fantasy land, right? Also with the 18 at the top, that is reduced to the number 9. So there are some endings that is coming to play. There's an end of a cycle, and when there's an end of a cycle, there is a beginning, a new beginning. Hence, that's what was stated within this region here, right? There's a new beginning ahead. However, the mask needs to be removed. Okay? So, with this crown chakra card, well, why I want to say crown chakra card? In the crown region, it's guiding her. Where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. See, put your hand on your heart? Didn't I just point it to this region not too long ago? Now you are confused about now are you confused or are you afraid? So that goes back to this betrayal card. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. Blessings. If you are wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to yourself and to others. Betrayal. Because within this throat chakra region, it deals with self-expression, living in your authentic self. All right, as well as communication, but again, it deals with living in your truth for the most part. Okay, you're vocalizing about living in your truth. All right, and you use arts or your voice in itself to continue to live in your authentic truth. Okay, on to again, continue on to this card. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Just be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Hence, again, you deserve clarity. That's why the third eye chakra needs to be strengthening. So whoever is wearing a mask with her or just wearing a mask that is around her sector in general, she needs to get clarity and get quiet so she can be able to weed out the people who are wearing the mask around her if she's not wearing one herself. Okay? As well as your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a protection of your own. Okay? So we got 2 eliminating cards, and on top of that, this is an air sign card too. So again, there is a lot of air cards within Meg the Stallion spread. So basically, it's just from this card onto the crown, right? So we got the seasons onto the mask, and then we also have this desire card that is an air sign card as well. And then we have the 2 earth sign cards in her sacral and her solar plexus. Now, as far as the bottom of the deck of this self-sabotage shadow card, or as the author would say, eliminating card, because we do have a full moon on this card, right? And I did pull these cards on the full moon, okay? Not intentionally, but I just wanted, I had her on my list for the longest to do a reading, and now that I have the time to do it, I can do one for her. Okay, so this card here at the top is a bush card. So I got 3 bush cards, 1, 2, and 3, and then the rest are air cards. So imagine just imagine what she is going through mentally. Okay, that's why it is needed for her to ground herself. So basically with the shadow self-sabotage card, it is asking Meg, are you holding yourself apart from your blessings? What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self-sabotage help you to avoid? Your inner saboteur is clever. Seductive patterns of behavior block your path and your power. Distractions, addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits will not bring you your best. Your inner bully is the voice telling you that you messed up. The part of you that is jealous, the anger that you don't know what to do with your inner procrastinator and your toxic relationship choices. Stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises of discipline. Instead, choose devotion to your chosen ways. What inspired action can you take today, Ms. Meg the Stallion? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get some advice from Ms. Meg the Stallion, girl. So the lesson, what lesson is Ms. Meg the Stallion learning at this moment? The peace card come out, but let me see what else come out. What lesson is Miss Meg the Stallion learning at this moment? We have the Death card that came out. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And at the bottom of the deck, success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. All right. I'll put that down here. And then furthermore, let me just go ahead and clear this area so y'all can be able to see what is given. Okay, so we got those two cards. Now, as far as the inner peace deck, what does Miss Megan Thee Stallion need to do to continue to have inner peace? We have take off the shit colored glasses and find your new normal. Okay, so that clarifies this card here. And then also at the bottom of the deck, it's fuck this shit o'clock. Give a 5-minute mental vacation. Okay. Far as the self-care for Miss Meg Thee Stallion, we have change. It says a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings, which clarifies this card. Seasons. Bottom of the deck, release. Sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. Okay. Also on the self-love aspect, it says change your environment. Again, another change card. So we got 3 changing cards. We got seasons, we got change in the self-care department, and we got in the self-love department, change your environment. Your environment support or undermines us. Give more attention to where you live, work, rest, and play. Create surroundings that support you. Hence, that's when that third eye chakra card is needed. So this card was in the third eye chakra, right? When you change your environment, that's good juju. Also, when it comes to embracing her shadow side, because the embrace your shadow was at the bottom of the self-love deck, which is that card. We have the key to intimacy. Oh, here it is. The key to intimacy. And it says, intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. Okay? And then lastly, we have procrastination in regards to what Meg Thee Stallion can do for some action that she can do to heal herself. And we got the procrastination card, right? Procrastination. Stop procrastinating. Whatever you're thinking about, stop overthinking about the situation and just go with the flow of change your environment. Okay, release and let go. Remove your mask, because the endings are learning lessons so you can start your beginnings. And success comes when you know the true value of it. All right. So that is all that I have for Miss Meg Thee Stallion. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Be sure to leave a comment down below on what you think about this reading in regards to Miss Meg Thee Stallion. Sending her healing, love, and light. And don't forget to like the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.